The NRL SA 2015 season continued over the weekend with our inaugural ANZAC Day Rugby League Test match between Australia and New Zealand. Hi, I'm Thomas Luke and this is the Fresh 92.7 NRL SA Weekly Recap. On Sunday afternoon at Dry Creek Rugby Complex, we commemorated 100 years of ANZAC.
New Zealand Test match, just introducing Ken Kennedy, General Manager of NRL SA.
Just firstly, I'd like to thank all the spectators who turned up. It's going to be a great spectacle of rugby league here today, and welcome our special guest and the guys from the RSL. It's a great effort after yesterday's ANZAC Day, and this is a really big thing. I think we carry on and do it as an annual event. We're just getting the sides to come out now, Rana. Okay, well, we'll bring the sides out in a couple of seconds' time. Just going to welcome Chris Pittman, one of our directors, and Lana Larson, who is managing the New Zealand side.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember. lest we forget. Thank you.
In the ANZAC Day Test match, New Zealand defeated Australia 44-16. In a match full of passion, both sides crashed in hard, with a penalty by the Kiwis resulting in the Aussies scoring first through centre Michael Holland. This was a rare highlight for the Aussies, as the Kiwis took control of the game with their size and strength at great advantage through the middle. A major benefactor of this was their fullback Hade Tumai, who weaved his magic through the Australian defence to score a first half-try hat-trick, while also successfully converting 5 of his team's tries. Trailing 28-4 at half-time, the Australian team came out strongly in the second half, showing some true Aussie fighting spirit. But despite their best efforts, they were unable to hold off the Kiwi attack, with front rower Delray Ruri crossing the line after a beautiful offload from playing coach and half-back Dane Keeper. At the 12th minute mark, Aussie's second rower Kim Harris scored his team's second try of the game. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the game, Kiwi's keeper was sin-binned after another ruck infringement by his team. Despite only winning the second half by 4 points, the Kiwis proved too strong across the park for their Aussie counterparts as they claimed a convincing 28-point victory. Man of the match was awarded to Kiwis Martin van Eyck, who played a magnificent game and drove his side forward while creating multiple scoring opportunities. Let's take a look at what both the New Zealand and Australia team had to say about the game.
Okay, we're joined here by Dane Keeper after the ANZAC Day Test match between Australia and New Zealand. Dane, you scored a try in a big win for New Zealand. Must be happy with how your team went?
Yeah, happy with the result. Obviously, at halftime, we weren't happy with the way we were going. It was good enough to be on top, but it was the way we were going to win today was the message at the start of the day. So, yeah, happy with the result.
And you're playing in the ANZAC Day match. Can you tell us a bit about how what that means to you to be able to represent your country?
Oh man, I guess it's a bit hard to describe in words. The emotions this morning and even the prep has been enormous. Attending the dawn parade service yesterday, it began from there for us as the Kiwi squad, and yeah, today the boys showed their emotions and came out with the win. So yeah, it's amazing to be a part of.
And you had a couple of boys in your team really fire up. Must be good to be able to come together with boys from other clubs and have a game.
Oh yeah, representative rugby is always enjoyable. I highly respect all the guys that we're playing with from outside of our own club, and the boys from our club as well. It's just a great atmosphere and environment to be a part of. So I hope it continues for more years to come.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, welcome folks. I'm joined by the Australian captain Adam Levi after the inaugural Nrl Sa Anzac Day Test match. Now, Adam, must have been a special occasion to be a part of out there.
Oh, it was amazing to represent Australia for my first time and probably my last time ever. Getting on in the years a bit, and to be the captain of the Australian side today was a huge honour for us. Considering what all those other guys sacrificed, it was a small donation from our team today. we worked really hard, and unfortunately didn't go away today, but we all put our bodies on the line.
Like you said, unfortunately you're on the wrong side of the result. Must have been a tough day out there against some of those big Kiwi boys.
Yeah, I reckon probably on average about 20 or 30 kilos more than us. It means nothing in the end of the day if you can, get your style of football happening. We unfortunately couldn't get that happening today, and on the fringes they beat us. They just got outside of our key 4 middle runners, and it worked really well for them. And they did that by drawing in, 2 or 3 tacklers into each tackle, and then that exposed us on the fringes, like I said.
You must have been proud of the way the boys came out in the second half. They really took it up to the Kiwis. What was the message from the coach at the break?
Oh, we all sort of took a bit of an ear bashing at half time. Just got reminded a few of the simple things that we needed to do and go back to. And there's a lot of pride in the group, self-pride. And we all got to remember that, this day was about the Anzacs, and the fact that we all get to go home to our families at the end of today is a good remembrance of what happened back in the day.
Obviously, playing with a few guys from different clubs, who impressed you the most?
It's always the big blokes for me, because that's my task. I thought Tiahi Hohepa Welcome played very well today. He was my opposing front rower, and he really stuck to me all day. And just the other boys that got on the back of his runs really hurt us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, cheers.
Next weekend, there's no competition round for seniors and colts, with a representative trial weekend on Saturday, May 2nd at Hanson Reserve. The representative trial weekend will include the annual West End Draft City North v South City match that will see Northern Region clubs versus Southern Region clubs, the introduction of a senior possible versus probable match, an under-18s and an under-15s trial match. The 2015 senior, under-18s and under-15 state teams will be selected from these trial games. Also next weekend, the Spencer Golf Rugby League TEC Cup kicks off with round 1 on Saturday, May 2nd at Port Oval, Port Pirie. For more information on the SGRL representative games and all the fixtures and results, visit our website www.sarugbyleague.com.au or find us on Facebook. I'm Thomas Luke, and this has been the Fresh 92.7 NRL SA Weekly Recap. See you at the games.